Hey, wonderful people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I was not feeling like doing a review, just thought like I shouldn't skip a video, just do another list today. Feeling a bit lazy, I'll admit it today. So I thought I just put up a list because I have reviewed all these fragrances in this list. 10. It's not top 10, it's just 10 of my suggestion to wear in, like, let's say night out, date night. You go out at night with your friends, even if you're with your girlfriend, with your lady friend, meeting someone for the first time. It's just great fragrances to wear at night almost all year round. Okay, they have great versatility, nice smell, and basically what I focused on are there will be a lot more new people coming in the community. They are looking for something like, let's say, some of the older fragrances do not get much talk, so they do not know what else has been good in the market so far, had good reputation. So I picked up 10 of those and I added a couple of new fragrances from my collection, but mostly it's dominated by 70-80% dominated by older fragrances. What I mean by old doesn't mean it's ancient, it's not 10 years old, it's pretty brand new, but let's say last 5 years or so, like 5 years, around that time range. So they are pretty modern still and still have fantastic smell. It's actually most of these are like approved by the fraccom. People who used it, they got compliments and stuff, so you get the idea. So I'll start with honorable mention. This fragrance would make number one in this list. Number one. The reason I didn't put it in the list because it's super expensive. I'm not gonna suggest this to most of the people out there because most of the people cannot afford this fragrance, even including me. I wouldn't buy this. I just bought it just to get a bottle from this house. But this fragrance, anytime you wear it, summer, winter, day, night, is just very beautiful. It's very posh and it's one of those blue fragrances, but it has like something about it. It's just magical. Okay, so it's Roja Dove's creation, Roja Elysium, the blue bottle version. Okay, if you want to get a sample of it, you can just go and like get a sample from, let's say, one of your friends or try it. You really love it. I love this over Aventus. This is like the king for me currently, right? So Roja Elysium is my honorable mention. So let's move on to the list, and I put 10 fragrances according to my liking. Okay, it's all about the smell, how much I'm enjoying them. If I'm a little bit biased towards something new, do pardon me, because I wear my newer fragrance a little bit more. So number 10, I'll start with this fragrance. No one's talking about it anymore, but it still remains one of the most beautiful fragrances in designer side. Okay, this is L'Homme Ideal by Guerlain. This is the EDT version, the black bottle, and it has one of the most classical looking bottles in fragrance game. So this fragrance, it's really sweet, fresh. It has a fresh sweetness about it. It has kind of like a nutty sort of feel. It got the leather going on. It's like perfect balance between sweetness. It's perfection in every way. It does have good performance on me. It does last on me really well. And this one's something I like to wear in the evening time. It's a little bit different. It's kind of not as same as the rest, in the fragrance game. So definitely check it out. L'Homme Ideal EDT by Guerlain, number 10. Okay, number 9 is a forgotten gem. No one is talking about it anymore because I understand it went through reformulation. But if you can get an older version of this one, or let's say you get a 200 ml and you spray heavily, it still is a beautiful fragrance. So House of Versace. This is Versace Eros. Okay, so I have this older formulation, this much left. I think it's solid 30 ml or so left. I hardly use it except special occasion. I do not reach for it. I used to rock this casually during daytime, summer, winter, but honestly speaking, this is great fragrance for nighttime. In winter time, it really projects and lasts a long time. It does have the mint up top and got the green apple, I think. It's very piercing. It got the tonka bean. Okay, it got afterwards vanilla, and it does remind me, like, if you're looking for a newer version of it, like let's say something similar to this minus the mint, you can also look at Pure Excess by Paco Rabanne. But this one, it's super cloying, So this one I wouldn't recommend it in the summer nights. This one you can go with summer nights. It does fantastic job. But if you're looking for colder night, something more modernized version of this, you can try Pure Excess. Okay, so number 9, Versace Eros for nighttime dating. Okay. The next one is a fragrance. I'll describe this as one of the most classic, iconic fragrance of all time. Now, no one talks about it. But this fragrance, if you see it, I would imagine you had let's say you worked from morning until 5, 6, and then you ending the weekend. Okay, this is how I picture this fragrance. You're ending your weekend, like our country, weekend starts on Fridays. Okay, your country weekend starts from Saturday. So you ended work on Fridays, and you're going straight from work, let's say to pick her up, going for dinner plans or something, or you're hitting the club, but you just want to smell professional, and then followed by at nighttime a little bit mysterious, very manly, and very up class. And this fragrance DNA is just that, work finish and you start your weekend, you just fold your jacket and you just go with your buddies or your girlfriend, and nighttime still smells really nice. This is Bleu de Chanel EDP. I do not own the perfume version. I own this one and I own the EDT. But EDT to me, it's fresh, projects really nice, but this one lasts much longer. Okay, at nighttime, this is really beautiful fragrance. So you guys know everything you need to know about this this beautiful fragrance from Chanel. It's not like a masterpiece in a way, anyway, but it has this beautiful freshness up top. Then it goes a little bit of darkness, spiciness, incense, very masculine fragrance. So number 8, I highly recommend Bleu de Chanel EDP. Alright, number 7 is a fragrance. It's one of the new entries. I personally put it here because I really enjoyed it nighttime only. Daytime, it's a bit much. Okay, nighttime smells very mysterious, very floral. Reminds me of Declaration d'un Soir, and does have a prominent rose note, but it is such a mysterious fragrance. It smells really nice, like an orchid. You can think of rose, maybe a little bit of tuberose, I'm not sure, but kind of peppery. And it does feel like a perfect unisex fragrance. It does last a very long time, projects beautifully. You just need to go 2 sprays. So this is the one fragrance only that made from Mancera. This is Purple Flowers. If you can see the bottle color, if you wear it, it kind of gives you that feel that it smells like this color, right? I highly recommend it. If you like florals, if you do not mind florals, and if you did enjoy Declaration d'un Soir, I think highly likely you're going to enjoy this. It does last much longer than Declaration d'un Soir, and it's a very, it's a very beautiful, I would say uplifting, majestic. It floats around in the air. It projects really far. So I like that about this fragrance. Almost like a midnight sensation kind of fragrance. Okay, Purple Flowers by Mancera, number 7. Okay, number 6 is a fragrance. I think you don't need to. I don't need to like explain this to you. It's been in the market for a long time. It's really beautiful, and what I like about this fragrance, I feel it's really incomplete. In the dry down, it kind of gets flat. Okay, it's not really that great in dry down. But the first 2 hours of this fragrance, if let's say you're out in the evening, a little bit breeze, this fragrance is so piercing. It's even more piercing than Eros. Okay, and it does have that beautiful whiskey. It has that. I think there's a fruity note in this. I forgot. Is it? I forgot the fruity note. It may be plum or something. And then it got the leather combination. Okay, so that is CH Men Privé. So most of you who used it, you guys know this is really beautiful. It gets the ladies' attention. It gets everybody's attention. What you have to do if let's say you're going to clubbing, okay, I think just before you leave, you spray this on your shirt, mostly like 5-4 sprays. This fragrance, you try to get the 2015 and 16 version. After that, it's kind of weak, very, very weak. So 15 and 16 version, very good fragrance. Okay, I highly recommend this in winter time. Basically, it's a winter fragrance, all right, but if it's not super hot at night time, you can try this. This is one of the most piercing and heavy fragrances. It leaves central sillage. If you stay in the lift for some time, you walk away, and people will still smell you 1 to 2 hours after you left. That kind of projected this fragrances. So CH Men Privé is number 6. Okay, number 5. Okay, we're going towards top 5. Number 5, I'm gonna go Pure Heaven. I was gonna pick Pure Malt, but for some reason Pure Heaven works more like better. It's better for all year round. Pure Malt works really well in winter. In the kind of summertime, it feels like a bit too much. So this fragrance, it's really good for summer, winter, all year round. It's got that Havana cigar, honey, tobacco, that feel, and it's really masculine. So this fragrance, it reminds me a little bit of a man with bold, like character. This guy is really well, like his voice would be deep. I'm just imagining this guy is like super confident. He wears a white shirt and then nice sort of a jacket, or I don't know, suit or something. No, not suit. I would think maybe a blazer or something. Okay, so this fragrance, it smells like very masculine, very manly, very sexy, and very confident. I tried the Naxos version. Naxos is kind of like a toned down version of this one. I don't know why. I like this over Naxos a little bit, but Naxos is really good too. But that is super expensive. If you can get the Thierry Mugler version of it, or let's say the first vintage version of Pure Heaven, you'll really be appreciating the fragrance. This is really good performance. Okay, so nighttime, it smells like perfect combination to wear, like dating scenario, clubbing scenario, even if you're going for shooting pool and stuff. Great nighttime fragrance. Pure Heaven by Thierry Mugler. Number 4 is a fragrance I wore this evening, early this evening, and I was missing this fragrance. This is classic. I do not wear it all year round, but this is Victor & Rolf Spice Bomb. Whenever I wear it at nighttime, it's a little bit breezy, a little bit quiet, let's say you're just going out, it's pleasant weather. This fragrance right here, it still does its magic. I don't know how. I still have a little bit of dry down left here. This one has that combination of pepper, it's like a pepper bomb. So the thing is, Spice Bomb, the correctly named, all right, but the bottle is just mind-blowing as well. So this fragrance, what you get is sweet, at the same time spicy, a little bit of tobacco and leather combination. This is something everybody loves. Anyone smells it, they'll be like, wow, you smell spicy. What is that one, right? So I think Spice Bomb is a great night out fragrance, okay? Try it out if you haven't tried it. There are a lot of newer version, Extreme. They had the Fresh. They also have the Night Vision right now, but this original one is a classic, right? So if you like spicy, masculine, kind of sweet, tonka bean heavy fragrance, check this out. Spice Bomb by Victor & Rolf. Number 4. Number 3, I'm gonna go with this fragrance from Hani Hafiz. This fragrance is a clone. Okay, let me be very clear. This is not an original creation. This is inspired by MFK, Maison Francis Kurkdjian's creation, Grand Soir. I have a small sample of it, but I cannot quite afford that fragrance. But when I heard Hani Hafiz created a fragrance like this, I started getting few. So this one has that Grand Soir feel, but it does last also very, very long time. It's not just a clone. It's really, really good. So what I really like about it is the fragrance doesn't have any alcohol blast or anything. It smells like the real deal. Of course, it's not as same quality or as posh as MFK, but for $60 odd for a 60 ml bottle, for me it's a great deal. Okay, so if you like MFK, Grand Soir, it's one of my most favorite fragrances, but I cannot afford it. But I opt for this one. I love it as much as I love that one, right? So this is called Paris Night by Alexandria Fragrances. Try it out. If you like the fragrance, check out the review. I reviewed this full-on review. All right. So the next one, or next two rather, are very sexy, bold. One is sweet, other one is a little bit dark. But even this one, the number 2, is very sexy and got the darkness, but sweetness is dominant. So this is Armani Code Ultimate. And you can see a little dent here. I dropped the bottle. The day I reviewed it, I dropped the bottle, it fell, and it just kind of survived because of the thick glass base. But I'm happy that bottle is still intact. So, Armani Code Ultimate, what is this all about? This fragrance, it's really strong. It's longevity, it's mind-blowing. I tried this next to Special Blend. Special Blend also lasts a long time, but this one beaten that in my ultimate comparison. That's why I put this one in this lineup. Armani Code Ultimate, it smells like Armani Code with a lot more tonka bean and a lot more tobacco. I think that's what I get from my nose. And it's just so sweet. It's so mysterious. It also has that intensified sort of potency. Like this fragrance, it's like so potent. If you wear like La Nuit d'Homme, you respray 3 times, let's say 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, even 6 hours later, La Nuit d'Homme not going to be as strong as this one with the initial spray that you did 6 hours ago. So I can give you a comparison. So performance wise, it's really beautiful, and it does smell really sexy on the dry down. Even the last far dry down, it smells very sexy. So it's one of the most renowned fragrances in the whole fragrance designer game, even the fragrance game. I love it so much. This is something I would wear, and it's a trusted buddy, right? So Armani Code Ultimate, I would highly recommend. Wear it for the date especially. It's gonna be super sexy. And the number 1, you guys will be like, probably you did the video just to show this fragrance. Maybe. I did the theme because this fragrance is growing on me so rapidly. Check this fragrance out, L'Eau d'Essai, and this is L'Eau d'Essai Pour Homme Noir Ambre. I always forget the name. This is one of the most beautiful fragrances from this house, perhaps the best creation from this house. So I'll try out the incense version, but damn, this fragrance. Just try it out. This is super sexy. This is super sexy. Every time I wore it, even like yesterday, I wore it to meet one of the guys out there. I was just chit-chatting and stuff. So suddenly he's like, this sudden breeze like hit me at the back, and I was wearing it in the neck and one on my chest, and he just smelled it. He's like, what are you wearing? It's smelling like so mysterious, so sweet. I'm loving it. What is that? And I'm like, this is Simiac Noir Ambre. And he's like, I need like this bottle ASAP. And he's gonna buy the bottle, trust me. This fragrance is just lovely. It's after evening time, so classy. If you like amber, if you like vanilla, if you like a little bit of a, I mean, it's like it's almost drinkable. That good, you know. So I just love this fragrance. I just like the darkness, slight bit of darkness, slight bit of sweetness, kind of a. It's kind of bit of smokiness. It's almost like a dessert, you know, like after the meal, like a something they would serve in a high class restaurant, and you can rock this in even 5-star hotels as well. So yes, number one I'm going to show you today is Isimiake Ludese Purom Noir Ambre. Very big name. All right, check this out. This is my number one recommendation for night out and dating. Right. So if I feel better, I'll just do probably one review tonight. If not, then tomorrow. See you guys. Take care. Bye bye.